All right, thank you. So, Mr. Manama, do you have anybody here who wishes to make a statement?
I do, Your Honor. Lisa Vanderyacht is the representative of the victim, Donna Hyma's daughter. I would like to address it.
You may come forward. Come right up to the corner. There's a microphone on the very end of that corner. And so stand right by there and go ahead and state your full name first of all.
Lisa Marie Gertrude Vanderyacht.
And go ahead and spell your last name.
Vanderyacht.
And what's your relationship to the victim here?
She's my mother.
Thank you. You may go ahead with your statement. And just keep your voice up because it all is being recorded. Thank you.
Your Honor, my mother was murdered by Randall Grinwis. He was not a stranger, he was family. We let him in. We trusted him. For 20 years, he was one of us. And in return, he stole my mother. I want the court to understand something about who she was to him. She was the only thing keeping him on the straight and narrow. Without her, he had no structure. He was unable or unwilling to have self-discipline on his own. They were in a race to the bottom long before she died. And now that she's gone, he has nothing. No structure, no discipline, no one to hold him accountable. What does he have to offer society? I also want the court to understand that I gave him the blueprint. My mother and I had a rocky past. She was difficult, I know that. But I told him how to build a respectful relationship with her. I gave him the answers. I showed him what the work looked like. And instead of putting in that work, he ignored it. He had the answers, he knew what to do, and he decided it wasn't worth it. He chose every day not to do the work, and then one day he snapped and took her life. Let me be clear about what he meant by snap. In his own words, it was a day just like any other. Yeah, they were fighting, that was normal, but she wasn't being extra mean. Nothing about that day was different. He just snapped. An ordinary fight, and he decided to end her life. I want the court to remember something else he said. After he took her life, he said that if he had won in Vegas, he would have kept going. He didn't stop because he was sorry. He stopped because he ran out of money. Doesn't sound like a man with a guilty conscience. It sounds like a man with a hungry stomach. It's not a man who made a mistake. It's a man who had the tools, had the instruction, had the support, and chose to let it rock. He knew what to do. He knew how to be better. And he decided she wasn't worth it. It's not somebody who belongs in society. He broke our trust. He stole my mother. She never got to meet her great-grandkids. She never got to pay off her own house. She never got to grow old. And I had to go through everything that came after. The grief, the confusion, the paperwork, the questions I'll never get to ask her, without the one person I could always turn to. He stole that from me. And why? Because she was mean to him? Because his feelings were hurt? If somebody's treating you badly, you leave. You don't stay. You don't take their life. He had a perfectly fine house right across the street, but he wanted hers. And she wanted safety. And because of his actions, neither of them got what they wanted. I lost 2 people that day. My mother and the man I thought I knew for 20 years. I didn't realize how complicated losing somebody in that way would feel. I trusted him. We all trusted him. And he took the one thing you can never replace. Your mother. You only get one. She's gone now. Gone because he didn't want to do the work. I trusted him with her life, and now I have to live with that for the rest of mine. The best I can hope for at this point is the knowledge that he won't be able to do it to anyone else.
All right, thank you for sharing that. It's very meaningful. Thank you.